Hello everyone, this is Mario, welcome back to my channel and welcome to stages 10, 11 and 12 of the Giro d'Italia 2023 on Pro Cycling Manager. And so after the first 9 days of racing, we head on to the second week and we start with a few easier stages today. So today we are going to start riding in Scandiano and finish in Rivoli. We have 3 stages that are not really complicated. The first one is expected to finish in a bunch sprint. There are a few hills in the first half of the stage, but it shouldn't pose a big problem for the sprinters. Then in stage 11 we have another potential sprint finish. There are a few hills again, but nothing that could create big problems to the sprinters. And the final stage of the day is classified as a hilly one. I don't really see the sprinters going over this one. Colle Braida, 11 kilometers at 5.7%, not the steepest average, but with a maximum of 10%. I don't really see the GC contenders attacking a lot. I have been proven to be wrong about this before in this race, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, and we also have really dreadful cobbles. And so at the start of this video, we are in 6th in the GC with Thibaut Pinot, 248 down. The leader is Remco Evenepoel. Will he reach the end wearing pink? Jake Stewart, you beautiful man. You are on a +5 race day condition today, 79 sprint. Oh, I can't miss this opportunity. So we are about 40 kilometers into this stage and the pace at the front has been ridiculous. It has been ridiculous because there's a 10-man group at the front with some very good riders: Warbas, Ben Healy, Luis Leon Sanchez, Valerio Conti, Gavazzi, Mulubran, Postelberger. So a very strong group at the front of the race, and it has caused some issues. A few sprinters got dropped at some point. They managed to get back to the peloton. But I don't know, maybe this is going to be trickier than I thought. And we are now approaching the second intermediate sprint with Kung and Jake Stewart on his wheel. I'm going to try to take a few points here. The first 3 places in this intermediate sprint are going to be for the breakaway riders. Let's start sprinting with Kung. Let's go with Jake Stewart now. Can we get a few points here? I think we did. Well, according to this, we only got 1 point. Yeah, that wasn't worth the effort. And so 14 kilometers from the finish line, the break is no more. We have Konovalov leading our sprint train, which just broke for a few seconds there. Let's make this +5 by Jake Stewart count today. And Movistar now with Rubio actually increasing the pace at the front of the peloton. 7 kilometers to go. We actually had a split in the peloton. And there's a large 70 rider group up at the back, not up the road, definitely at the back. Let's move to Armirail now. Energy gel on everyone. I might be going too hard with Armirail already. Actually, let's go up to 99 with him. We next have Stefan Kung. Come on, Armirail doing good. We have Rojas already going. That is way too early. That is way too early. Let's start sprinting with Kung now. Oh, Jake Stewart is behind. Jake Stewart is a bit blocked there. Let's start sprinting with him. Jake Stewart, can he do it? He's not going to make it. Oh, god damn it. This was all messed up again. You lost the wheel of Kung. You would have won this. God damn it, PCM. Why? So you can see it here. This is when Rojas went for the sprint. This is when I launch Kung. He's blocked there by Gaviria. Then he goes again, but Jake Stewart stays behind. And then he has to come from this far out. He gets past so many riders, but if he was on the wheel of Stefan Kung, this would not have happened. He would have won the stage. It is so frustrating when we lose a stage like this. It was there for the taking. And so, as I mentioned, the stage was really hard. Only 57 riders finished on the same time as the winner. And as you can see, or maybe as you can't see because I'm covering the names, Charlie Quarterman, David Decker, Campbell Stewart, Nicholas Markle and Martin Marcelluzzi all finished the stage outside of the time limit and won't start the next one. I won't put my hands in the fire for this stage because it seems like pretty trivial. But yeah, anything can happen in the Giro d'Italia. Starting stage 11, it's not a +5, but I'll take this +3 by Jake Stewart. Maybe we have another chance and can sprint a little bit better than in the previous one. Also, I failed to show you the classifications after the previous one. There were no changes in the GC, Remco still in the lead. Also, Mulubran still leading the mountain classification, but in the points classification, Mats Pedersen overtook Michael Matthews, so he's now wearing the Ciclamino jersey. And it's training time, 16 kilometers to go. Konovalov is leading our sprint train already. Achmirai, Kung, Leinard, and then Stewart following. There's a corner very close to the finish line, already in the final kilometer, I think, so I'll have to make sure I start sprinting a little bit earlier. So Achmirai is now upping the pace gradually. We have Movistar also with their sprint train there ready for Gaviria. Let's make sure we stay at the front in the best position possible. Am I going too early with Achmirai? Let's go with Kung now. Going at 99 might be a little bit too early. I hope not. I hope not. I said I need to start sprinting sooner. Let's go with Kung already. Let's go with him. Let's go with Leinard now. And right at the end, let's go with Jake Stewart. We have the corner here. He's in a good position. Can he hold the lead? Can he hold the lead? He's going to win the stage. It's a win for Jake Stewart. Get in there. Oops, and I bumped the microphone. I'm really sorry for that. Oh, I'm so happy with this one. Finally, a properly played sprint. I took advantage of the corner, true, but I think I did everything as it should be done with Jake Stewart. And we take the stage win. That's number 2 for Groupama-FDJ. Second stage win for our team in this race. Jake Stewart beating Michael Matthews and Andrea Van Drame in the sprint. Then Pipo Ganna, surprisingly 4th. Magnus Kort, Cavendish, Ballerini, Dainese, Ackermann and Leinard. Leinard still getting a P10. Again, no changes in the GC. Remco leading over Primož Roglic with 35 seconds. Mulubran got 1 point, a single point in this stage. He extends his lead, now 5 points ahead of Thomas Champion. And Michael Matthews retakes the lead in the points classification, wearing the Maglia Ciclamino again. Jake Stewart goes up to 3rd, only 12 points behind. So PCM is saying that Primož Roglic is the main favorite for this stage, followed by Vlasov and João Almeida. Well, okay. Michael Matthews, yeah, he probably is one of the favorites. He's definitely going to be able to go over that climb. Let's see if Jake Stewart can do the same today. So this was kind of expected, right? After a +5 and a +3 and winning a stage, Jake Stewart today presents us with a -4, so maybe he's not going to be able to go over that with the peloton. And so we are getting to the cobbles, the dreadful cobbles in this stage. And interestingly, this is called the Route 25th of April. That's a very important holiday in Portugal. So we just started the ascension of Colle Braida. We are about a minute behind the breakaway. It had 11 riders, now only 10. Mulubran is still here, trying to go for KOM points. He didn't get any in the previous mountain, in the previous climbs, and he's probably not going to get any in this one as well, because the pace is now ramping up. I'm thinking if I should try an attack or just stay put. I mean, it's still 30 kilometers from the top of the climb to the finish line. There's no way I can go solo with Thibaut Pinot. Okay, we are now on the toughest section, always above 7%, I think. There aren't any attacks, but Ineos is still keeping a strong pace at the front, with Arendsman riding at the head of the peloton. We're still a minute behind the breakaway. I wonder if we are going to actually be able to catch them. And there was a crash. Mats Pedersen with Jack Haig crashing here, 15 kilometers from the finish line. They continue, but Pedersen is not going to contend for the stage win. This is all open for Michael Matthews to take the win. I don't know if other sprinters are still here. I'm going to potentially try to sprint with Pinot and Kung. I mean, they're not going to win it, but anyway, I'll have to try it. And we have Rowan Dennis attacking. The breakaway got caught. We have Rowan Dennis attacking. That is definitely not expected. I'm trying to bring Konovalovas to the front and now put maybe Kung on his wheel with Pinot behind. Something like that. Ooh, this is not going well. 2.5 kilometers to go. Let's up the pace with Kung. Let's go all in. Let's go all in. Let's sprint. Oh, that's not the final kilometer. That was poorly positioned. That was so not the final kilometer. Come on, Thibaut. Sprint to the line. Is he going to finish in the top 3? He almost won the stage. This is so weird. Pipo Ganna wins the stage, out-sprinting Thibaut Pinot, Davide Ballerini, Magnus Cort and Michael Matthews only 5th. Okay, I'll take the 6 seconds. So we have 3 stages today and 3 podiums for FDJ. Jake Stewart got 3rd in the first one, then he won the stage, and now Thibaut Pinot with the weirdest 2nd place ever. I'm not complaining. I mean, this is great for the GC because now he's only 242 down. So this was, of course, a mostly meaningless video when it comes to the GC battle. Remco still leading with 35 seconds over Primoz Roglic. Pipo Ganna actually gets closer because of the win today, but he's definitely not going to be Ineos's rider for the GC. In the points classification, Michael Matthews is still in the lead. He lost the lead during the episode, but retook it. Jake Stewart, in the meantime, with that 2nd stage win, got really close. He is now only 18 points behind Michael Matthews, so there is a glimmer of hope for him. Mulbrand, with all the difficulty he is having in the mountains in the previous stages, is still holding to that Maglia Azzurra. And with this, we conclude the video for today. It was a very, very positive set of stages for my team. Hopefully, we are going to have a few more of these until the end of the race, because that's when the GC is going to be decided. In the video's description, you can find a link that takes you to my Twitter, my Instagram, my Discord, so you can have a look at those. On Friday, I will bring you the next video with the final stages of the 2nd week of the race. And until then, stay safe, stay positive. Goodbye.